Well, just look at that. An empty car on a Monday. Not for long. But I'll use one of these things. Tell you what, they're not going in car like that. Yeah. Not going in my shed like that either. Right. And here's one I did earlier. Awesomeness. Right. See you back at the shed. You know when you throw a load of lights in your car? Does it lighten your car? We'll see. It's going to be an enlightening experience, this, for me, I think. Oh, terrible. Well, I had planned on tackling some of that elephant tonight. It looks like I'm going to have to do those lights. Otherwise, the thing just builds up. Tell you what, I'm still impressed with that light in here. So, without ado, I'll go and get one of those lights. It'll be quiet. You can hear it's chucking it down. So it's going to be hood up, because I don't want to get my hair wet. When I say my hair, I mean my one hair on top of my head. Bloody hell. If I go out like that, I'll look like Darth Sidious. Ah, just look at this. Horrible, typical bloody weather here. And it's Halloween's as well. All Hallows Eve. And this rain is just stopping all the kids from going around collecting trick-or-treating. So, let's take one out. And we'll take that in. Yeah, quite a big bugger really. A high bay downlight. What have we got? We've got in there the light on the matter. 2 posi drives holding the lampshade on. And we got 1 screw there holding, 2 screws there holding, 3 screws, 4 screws, probably 2 up to the side holding the case on. So let the dog see the rabbit. Let's. So that's that off, and over there. Couple of screws down there, screw there. If you see a screw, take it out all day long. You'll have good luck. I'm doing this all one-handed. Whoops, get that off. Bit of tin can go with the other tin. We've got transformer, big ballast, and some more screws. See a screw, take it out all day long, you'll have good luck. If in doubt, give it a smack with an hammer. They're everywhere. Right, oh, I'll show you what I've done with these. I was squeezing them too hard and snapped the centre M6 screw head bolt, and I need to figure a way of getting that stud out and then put a new bolt in. So until then, snip them off. For the hell of it, we'll just snip that off. Oh, maybe get that through. Go on in. Pull it out. Right. That's Could be copper, could be brass. I've seen both. There's just 1, 2, 3, 4 screws down there. So we'll just whip them out. Well, that was easy, just 5 little screws. Look at me, state of my hands. And that come out. So we've got a ceramic shroud. We've got that, which could be brass, could be copper coated. I'll give that a scrape with the file, let you know. We do have some more bits of connections. Oh, that's why this one don't work, isn't it? I would say that's buggered. Right, what we're interested in is this ballast. So that is going to have some hammer action. Right, and for that, I think I need to go on my little tripod thing. I'm full of educational lessons in here. So I was just about to hit that with the angle grinder just to see whether it was brass or nickel plated copper. And in my last video, I explained we'd had a little bit of a snatch. And I've not changed the blade, so I should have done that straight away. So I'll change that blade for something less dangerous and we'll test. Right, we did whiz that with the grinder, and as you can see, there's the colour of brass. So this brass, right, that's not tight at all. Finger tight that. So that's a capacitor, 28 microfarads, 250 volts. Okay, and this then should be the ballast or the starter. Right. That's the bit of burnt plastic, something. We'll just smack that off with an hammer. Okay, one-handed hammer time. So we've just smacked that bit of burnt piece off. We get some cable out of it, and you want to see what this transformer's like. You're going to have to go on tripod. You have to do. Well, I didn't show that, but it's just easy enough hitting it on the corner until you get one part off and then just bash it around. Right, we've got a ballast. Transformer construction. So we give that a tap with that one. And that lot falls off easy enough. Okay. Look at that. Hey! I couldn't do that again if I tried. Goes in there. Right, I say, just like a transformer. Right, I really need to put that on something so it's supporting there, and I can bash the middle out. There. Seems to be about just right. I'm doing this for YouTube. It means I'm going to have to bend down and pick everything up. I don't want to bend down and pick everything up, so I'm just going to that were easy. I'll say that again. That was easy. And the trouble is, when you see it, it might look like that. Right, I'll just bash the rest of the bits of that out. Well, it's not looking good on the weight. That's extremely light. That is almost 100% certain it don't look very coppery to me. Is it? What a shame. Bit of shred. bit of alley. Could be that some of the others may be older, maybe copper. I'll let you know. Oh, an hoop. Here lies the conundrum. How do I undo that with one hand while holding the phone with the other? Just like that. Magic. Right, I'm going to tidy out, quickly do the others and see if we got any copper out of it. Otherwise, bit of a bust. Well, number 2 turned out to be of a different construction. You just have to do if you're working at high level, it's a matter of just undoing a screw a little bit and then sliding it along, take it off, means you don't lose the screws. Good design. However, this turned out to be even worse than the other one because it appears to be oh well, it is copper, but it's this bonded type of stuff. Right, bit messy, but we can get that out. 1-1 up to now. Voila, just like that. So numbers 3 and 4 turned out to be a different construction as well, and just like I would say, like a transformer, just windings round a core with a plastic cover on, easily hit off. In fact, I'm going to take one apart just to see what sort of weight I'm going to get from it. As I said, like a transformer, not a transformer, because there is only one coil in there, so there is no other coil with which to pick up the magnetic induction of, yeah, you know how transformers work, don't you? So that, like that. Okay. Why you do that? Okay. I don't have much finesse about this, to be honest. Just snip some wires off. Right. We've got a metal base plate which is crimped onto the bottom of the transformer, or the ballast, the choke, whatever we want to call it, and that we need to get that off. It's, I tend to just use with brute force and ignorance. Once you start peeling it like that, for God's sake, get yourself a proper bleeding tripod. Excuse the profanity. Tighten that up. Tighten that up. We're leaving all that in. Come back a bit now so you can still see me. Sorry for the interruption there. And that's off and in the bin. Now you can, instead of doing all that with a lot of hammering and bangering, you can get a chisel and just put it down there and just get it going. Got the same, end up in the same result, but not as much fun. Like I said, easier, but not as much fun. it got all tilted. See that? Every time I bang something, you're gonna. This is because I've got a 1/4 inch Whitworth thread and I'm trying to stick a 6mm bolt through it. Same transformer kind of construction. You can just start tapping the ease off like that, and how did that happen? How did I manage to tap the ease off that? Because I didn't tap the tops off. With the tops knocked off, again, it's easier. So, not widening the vise again. So, let's do it the hard way. Not that hard, really. Try and stop banging it. Sorry, you're just going to have to be banged. You're going to have to be made all jumpy. Just pretend you've been out on ale and you're a little skew whiffed. That bit. Oh, I've tilted it to the way now, haven't I? Plastic end on. No plastic end on. Same on that side. Go with the flow. Take the middle out. Get your snips and just snip the all the bits off for stripping later, because we micro strip in this shed and we don't let anything get past us. Other people will just weigh this in as a transformer, but no, I'm going all the way down to number 2. Split that, split that. I should get that bit of plastic off. And that should make Robert at the yard happy that I've taken as much off as I can. Right. Tidy up a bit and give this away. And a quick tidy up just like that, and we strip that. Do you know one thing I can't do? I can guess and weigh many kilograms, but I don't know what 1 kilogram weighs or 2 kilogram. So we'll stick that on there. That is £1.7 3/4 ounces. Well, a kilogram is 2.2, so. So that's just over half, well, 672 grams. So half a kilogram. What's number 2 fetching? £5 a kilogram. So half of that, so that's £2.50, a little bit more. Let's say £3 in English money. For that, I got 5. I got, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I got 4. So 3. So what did I say? What did I say? £3, 3, 6, 9. So £9 for the copper. I got the aluminium. 4, 5 kilos. Pound a kilo. 80p, 90p a kilo. The 5 in there. Losing track now, £10, £15. a little bit extra for the iron, and of course I've got some copper there. Yeah, roll it all up, maxing out about £20 for those 4. Right, the plastic ballast, take one of them apart. You have, if you did like me, into a bit of micro scrapping, you've got the small choke there, you've got the that thing with 3 legs, forget the name, something resistor, transistor, MOSFET, that's it, MOSFET. Well, easy enough to knock the plastic off the edge of that, and you got a little bit of nickel copper as well. Okay, I did say to you some of these were copper. You have to watch out for that. Is this the one I tested? No, is this the one I tested? There we go. That's the one I tested. So don't always think that these are brass. So that's copper. One thing I have found out, and an easy way to tell, so that's the brass one. Well, this is no way infallible method, but the copper ones also tend to have this I think it's stainless steel, but this iron ring around it, and you have to make sure you take that off. So if you're basically looking down one of them, you see that little bit of strengthening thing there, that you'll know that is copper most of the time. Bit of aluminium out of the capacitors. Job's a good one. They're stripped, done. I've got the iron back in the car because that's going back from when the work skip. And okay, what I'm trying to do to myself here is, as soon as I get something in, instead of storing it up and I can't move, jump on it. And if I can at least get it into smaller components, I'm a good way forward in eating this elephant. Right, All Hallows Eve. I better get inside before the monsters come out. See you soon.